מחדש.
בוקר טוב תל אביב, מזג האוויר בחוץ נפלא, הטמפרטורות הן 26 מעלות ושמש בשמיים, זמן מושלם ללכת לים ולשחק קצת מתקות.
אוקיי, המתקה מוכנה, הכל מוכן, בואו נרד לים לשחק.
Je crois que je suis prête pour explorer les tendances et les mouvements émergents à Tel Aviv. Allez, on y va! La ville qu'on surnomme la Miami de la Méditerranée. Ici, on aime la plage, bien évidemment, et c'est chacun son spot. Les religieux, les gays, les familles. Mais si ici, il y a bien un phénomène qui cartonne, c'est le mat-cote et la trottinette, nouvelle tendance pour se déplacer en ville. Are you angry? Are you angry? You're like so like. Elle a la force quoi cette meuf. Oh, j'aimerais pas être énervée en face d'elle. Maurice.
Your name?
Alex.
Bravo, Alex.
Oui.
Aïe, 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 aïe. Bravo!
Ah! Tell me why you love so much matcoat.
Why?
Yes.
Because it go to your vein.
Yeah.
You know, when you start, it's like drugs. From this, you cannot get out. No?
So matcoat is really important for your life.
Very important.
Explain me why.
It's mostly, I tell you why. People, religious people, have to go to temple.
Yes.
They have to pray. That's their life.
Yes.
We,
Yes.
that's the
your life.
Excuse me. That's the Bible. Yeah. And that's the finger. Show you the word. This.
Maurice,
Yeah.
what is this matcoat game? My ears are going doo doo doo.
נכון שזה עושה רעש וזה מפריע, אבל התרגלנו.
This is a big deal, huh, right now in Tel Aviv. When you're on the beach and you want to lay down and just rest, all you hear is clack, 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 clack.
קיבלנו את המקום הזה מעיריית תל אביב. בין השעה 2 ל-4 הם לא מרשים לנו בפירוש לשחק בגלל באי המלון. אנחנו, המקצוענים במתקות, משתדלים מאוד לא לשחק בחוף, כי בחוף אפשר לפגוע בבן אדם ש...
I understand also that you want this matcoat game to become something even more professional because you want it to be in the Olympics.
כן, אני לא אשן ולא אשקוט עד שהמשחק הזה יהיה באולימפיאדה.
Why? Why is it so important for you?
מדינת ישראל היא מדינה של מלחמות, ואנחנו במתקות מראים את הצד השני. אני מרגיש שאני האבא של המתקות פה בישראל, ואני רוצה לעשות משהו נוסף, להשאיר חותם היום כמעט כל בן אדם שני משחק מתקות.
What do you like so much about מתקות?
מתקות זה ספורט, זה אהבה, זה כיף. אצלי המתקות זה כבר דרך חיים.
Qui croirait qu'on est dans un pays en conflit depuis plus de 65 ans? C'est ça toute la complexité et la particularité de Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv, c'est pas Israël, c'est une ville à part en Israël. C'est un État dans l'État. C'est une ville paisible, tolérante, hédoniste. C'est la ville qu'on surnomme la ville bulle. On lui a reproché parfois d'être en dehors des réalités du conflit, ce qui n'est pas exactement vrai. C'est un peu plus complexe que ça. C'est donc une ville décomplexée mais complexe que je vais explorer aujourd'hui. En attendant, je termine ma petite partie de matcotte avec mes nouveaux copains, les matcotteurs. You're a hard person.
I am, actually. I specifically chose heart because it like symbolizes the essence of us. You look at it and it's a small but really combined mixture of everything that goes like in our lives, in our mind, our hopes and dreams, our aspirations, and I think that you can find it also on the street, like this mixture of hopes and dream and
Despair.
You know, despair and rundown and really posh and everything like mixed together. Tel Aviv is really crazy in the mixture
Of those feelings, of all these
of those extremes between what is new and what is old, and like between history and future.
Okay, now my turn.
Yeah.
I'm not an artist.
You can do it from a bit higher and then you have...
You see, my heart is already, like there's a... C'est bon? That's enough?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
And then you take the wool.
Okay.
It
And I
helps
start
you just to put it...
just anywhere?
Yeah. Yeah, you just continue with the line.
Ah, voilà, ça ressemble plus à un cœur.
And then you cut.
Ouais! So this is very different.
This is a series from 2007, and actually the hearts began from this series. I was trying to look for a quiet center and to find like my boundaries and to define myself.
Did you find yourself?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if I found completely myself. We never find. Like the treasure hunt is what we do in our lives.
Yeah.
But,
and this is what Free Art Friday also is about. It's a treasure hunt. That's why you like participating in this?
Yeah. I love the straight connection to the people. I love presenting my works in a place that is not trivial.
Okay, so you're taking this piece.
I'm taking this piece and then we're going to wrap it.
It's really nice.
Hey.
Hi!
Hey.
This is the maker of the Free Art Friday in Tel Aviv.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And this is what you're putting, Maya?
Yeah, this is what I'm putting. We're going to fill them out because...
Okay. What does it say?
Basically, it's an invitation to...
To take.
Just to take, to feel free to take whatever you want. The whole point of this tag is to, like, enable to close the circle. So when you find something, you can actually reach to the artist.
It's super cool. Let's hit the streets.
Yes, let's hit the streets. This one.
I like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay.
Don't climb too high.
Perfect. Looks nice.
That's it. So we could put it on Facebook.
You're thinking about here?
Like over there.
And lots of the artists are professional artists like Maya, that she also sells in galleries. And there's always a big like debate how you give your art for free. And I read somewhere if you don't give your artwork, you share it with people. And it's like a nice symbolic thing for someone, not to just go and pick it up, but to make a small effort.
So any artists can come and participate at this Free Art Friday.
Definitely. And the nice thing here is you have no curation of any kind. You want to put it, you put it, and the street will decide or,
If it's being picked or not.
Exactly.
Il y a des espions partout.
Hi.
Are you looking for something?
Yes, of course.
What are you looking for?
Art.
I know you're here for Free Art Friday.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. So you're following me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You like it?
Yes, of course.
It's a collaboration.
Alexandra?
Yes, it's me and Sharon.
Sharon Pazner?
Maybe. Yes.
Yes. It's
You like
great.
it?
Yes,
Yeah?
of course.
Do you buy art yourself?
yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And what is the difference between finding art in the streets and buying art?
Buying art, it's very attentional. You know what you want, and
Yeah.
You choose it.
Yeah.
When you find it, it's like a surprise. It's like you're a child again.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's yours now.
Thank you very much.
Take care of it.
I don't know where you are. 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 I don't know where you are.
You didn't find anything?
No.
He found something. He was the lucky one. Now they're all jealous.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I feel good.
Now this is not yours. This is not yours. That's horrible. Oh, this is cool. I have a clue.
Yeah.
Do I have to share?
Please.
You.
It will make me so happy.
Really?
Yeah. Really.
She's not easy to convince. Try harder.
Yeah, try harder.
Please, please, pretty please, with sugar on top.
Why do you want to find some art so badly this morning?
Because I like art and it's really fun, like scavenging hunt.
Uh-huh. So you're pretty cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but if you keep going that way, you'll get hotter.
Okay. Really quickly, that way or that way?
Really quickly, that way and that way.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, cool.
I'm helping you a lot.
Yeah.
You're very lucky.
Thanks.
All right,
So,
off you go. so tired.
Yeah.
T'as rien trouvé? You didn't find anything?
No,
Maya?
and I looked well. I saw someone who found my work.
Ah.
And she hugged me. I told her, that's mine. Then I corrected myself, that was mine. And then she hugged me and she said that the first time, the first Free Art Friday, she was looking for a piece of mine, but it was already found and taken. And she was very happy, and I was happy to make someone happy.
Yeah.
You know, it's love.
I met a couple with a small baby that said that they came especially to the Blue House to look for a specific work that they saw on Facebook, but they didn't find it, and they found mine that was close by, and they were really excited about it.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, so now we have to have Free Art Friday in Paris.
I don't know, we're looking for the right person. So
Don't look at me.
I unite you.
You unite me?
You're the queen of Free Art Friday Paris.
You unite me. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, ta Mazel tov.
Of Rabbi Nachman. He lived 200 years ago in Ukraine. He was Jewish. He taught us how to be happy, how to feel young.
Happy and young.
Young, right now. It's for all the world. It's not only for the Jewish people.
Oh, okay. But you're a Jewish Hasidic, right?
Yeah, but the Jewish people are commanded by the God to spread out the light.
Your job is to make people happy?
Our job is to make people happy. That's the simple way.
That's it.
It's a simple thing. So we put speakers on the car, and we take all those songs that are very popular and we change the words for our words. Instead of singing for the broken heart, like for the woman that left me and I'm depressed, we sing for the God and we're happy.
Okay, and so through music, you're bringing joy and trying to...
By music,
like this?
hand clapping, singing. Na nach Nachman, Nachman meuman, na nach Nachman, Nachman meuman. Rabbi Nachman said that by dancing and clapping hands, you change the energy. If there's some bad atmosphere, you change it into happy atmosphere.
Today?
Today we came to this place because in this place, from this house there, they're going to come out with a book, the Bible. And it's a very special event that you're very lucky you came just on this day.
Because this is very rare.
Very rare, yeah.
Because Tel Aviv is a very secular city.
In Tel Aviv there is everything. We reveal the holiness of Tel Aviv.
Okay, I understand.
You're going to see the holiness of Tel Aviv today.
Aujourd'hui, c'est vendredi et c'est Shabbat, bien sûr, qui commence comme tous les vendredis à la tombée de la nuit, plus précisément 18 minutes avant le coucher du soleil et qui s'achève le lendemain, à peu près à la même heure. Et alors, si Tel Aviv est une ville laïque, dans un pays où la religion gagne de plus en plus de terrain, il n'en reste pas moins qu'ici, on respecte la tradition. Et ce soir, moi, je vais aller à un Kabbalat Shabbat, c'est-à-dire une cérémonie qui accueille le Shabbat. Et la particularité de ce Kabbalat Shabbat, c'est qu'il est 100% laïque. Cherchez l'erreur.
שבת שלום. עכשיו בעצם מהי קבלת שבת? קבלת שבת היא שער כניסה לסוף השבוע, לרגע שהוא לא של עבודה, לרגע של רפלקציה, של שקט, של משפחה. ואני רוצה להפנות אתכם למשהו שנקרא שבת מניפסטו, ואלה הם 10 ההמלצות. הימנע מטכנולוגיה, תקשר, קונקט עם אנשים אהובים, תפח את הבריאות שלך, תדאג לעצמך, בריאות הנפש, בריאות הגוף, צא החוצה, תטייל, צא מהבית, תעשה דברים.
Explain me, why did you come tonight?
We're not religious, or at least I know about myself. The regular ceremony doesn't interest me. But here I find something more relevant to my life, where I can still connect to my origins and meet with people that I love and enjoy music, and I think it makes the religion relevant again. So that's something unique about this kind of framework.
You could have gone to a synagogue and do the Orthodox Shabbat, but you chose to come here, which obviously is very different. Tell me why.
First of all, in Hebrew we say Bet Knesset. Bet Knesset means literally the place of gathering. We are praying. We are using the texts of the ancient texts and bringing them to life, in new versions, which is, I think, it's quite the same. It's not a very religious thing, but it's a very spiritual thing. It's a very communal thing. We keep the tradition, but not as religious as the very strict rules religious is.
Right. It has lost relevant to us for a long time because the religious people and the religious institute have been ruling Judaism and making it something that belongs only to people who want to keep very strict rules.
To the Orthodox?
Yes,
and
to the Orthodox.
ultra-Orthodox?
Yes.
For me personally, I have my grandfather was a Holocaust survivor. I have to believe that there's a reason why they kept on fighting to be Jewish. I'm not keeping anything, not keeping kosher or anything that is like Jewish law or Jewish, religious thing. But I am keeping myself, in a community around Jewish people, trying to learn as much as I can, about my tradition in my own way, which is, I think it's a very important thing. And I think that's something that happens to a lot of young adults now.
Looking for ways to connect with something.
Because we all want to connect. We all want to be part of something. A community, a religion, a tradition.
This is very unique to Judaism, being part of a community.
Love your neighbor or love your friend as you love yourself. And I think this is part of what we see here. It's all about love. It's all about gathering.
Exactly this.
Yeah.
So if you ask what is so unique about Judaism, I think if you practice it right, it's this.
It's love.
Yeah.
Sharing.
It is.
Okay.
אנחנו צריכים 3 מתנדבים שיעמדו עכשיו עם הכוס שלהם ויברכו אותנו. זה הקידוש שנעשה. אל תתביישו.
כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא לעשות, סברים הרענן. ברוך אתה, אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הגפן.
why were you reading on your iPhone?
Everything is so alternative here, and I felt maybe it's appropriate to read the original text.
The kiddush is what makes the start of Shabbat,
The
right?
kiddush is the blessing of the wine and pretty much the transformation between a regular day into the holiday, Friday night until Saturday night.
And so you were drinking beer, so the wine transformed to beer.
It was supposed to be like wine from grapes, but you know, hey, everything here is alternative.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you. C'est trop drôle parce qu'on peut hurler et en fait, on dérangeait personne.
I'm enjoying to see people dancing
without music.
It's called Y Party. The idea is people are getting our wireless headphone and they can party everywhere at any time using our headphones with not making any noise. So you can, There are like 200 people now that are dancing with no noise.
Wow, they're just going blah, 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 blah,
Yeah, they can sing, but basically they can hear the music through those headphones, and the neighbors are not interfered. The cops won't come. You can do it whenever you want.
That's the reason. That's the reason you created this silent, quote-unquote, parties.
So basically, we created it because it's awesome. It's so much fun, and once you go and use your headphone, you're getting a new and fresh experience. But secondly, it helps in parties like this on rooftops, at stadiums, at shopping malls, at the street. We can do street parties of thousands of people with no noise. And that's awesome because everyone are looking for those parties today.
It took us a while to get into it. We started as a joke getting into it.
Yeah, oh really?
But once you get into it, see, that's like the groove. It's like the best.
It's so cool.
I can whistle, you know? Or you know, we were doing like with the guitars, and everything is quiet. And we're like, I know I sound silly, but I don't care. I'm dancing. I don't know if you're singing to the tune. Wait.
You see? Et les tendances à Tel Aviv avec mon ami Ilit et ici présent.
Bienvenue à Tel Aviv. Comment ça va? Je m'appelle Alon, ne parlez pas français. I'm amazing.
C'est ça Tel Aviv. C'est exactement ça.
Alex.
Oui.
Bois. Et va travailler.
J'ai pas le choix là, je crois que ça s'impose. Allez, salut, Lechaim. Aujourd'hui, c'est Yom HaShoah, c'est la journée de la commémoration de l'Holocauste. Comme chaque année, on commémore les 6 millions de Juifs victimes de la Shoah. Ça commence à 10 h précisément et ça dure 2 minutes. Really strange. Really like, time stops.
Amazing, no? Time stops.
Time stops. Time literally stops. I've never seen this. This is unique to Israel.
It's pretty unbelievable, isn't it? I think that's what's most amazing about it, because this moment was taken so that we can all remember, because in Israel and in Judaism altogether, it's all about remembering and remembering our past and remembering the difficulties we went through. And it's really important that we are able to take a moment and to just reflect on our past. And at that time, you can also lift up your head and you can look around and you can see that everybody around you is experiencing that same exact moment.
Yeah.
It's also very sad to be able to see that a country will stop everything it's doing, whether you're walking, whether you're awaiting a table at a restaurant, whether you're in the office, everybody in your office will stand up. Everybody will take 2 minutes to remember the suffering we had 70-some years ago.
I didn't realize that the Holocaust was still so much part of your lives here.
Well, of course, definitely. I mean, not only is it important for us to remember, but everything around us and every stone on the floor and every building and every person here, everybody is a result from the Holocaust. This country would be nowhere if it wasn't for the Holocaust. And I know that's strange to say, but it's very important for us to look back and remember exactly what happened.
Did you have a family yourself who died in the camps?
Yeah, my father had many uncles in the Holocaust, and my grandmother, when I grew up, I would notice her tattoo, and I would ask her what it was. But to be honest, I don't think I know almost anybody who doesn't have someone who died in the Holocaust.
This is Yitzhak Rabin's plaza. This is a very important place for Tel Aviv. This is where Yitzhak Rabin was killed.
It was the first time where an Israeli leader was assassinated by another Jewish person. It was the first time that this country saw something they did not know how to react to. And this specific place is very important because that really was the setting point for a lot of people on how they feel about everything around them.
Right.
Are we divided as a people, or are we as connected and glued together as we believe we are?
Right. Do you feel, I mean, is this a stupid question if I ask you if you feel Jewish, Israeli? What do you feel?
It's the hardest question I could possibly answer because, I don't know, we're all dealing with a little bit of self-discovery, but I would have to say, at this moment, I feel more Jewish than I feel Israeli, just because Israel has only been around for 7 years. It's a new concept, but Yom HaShoah and all these days that we remember, that's a Jewish history that we as Israelis are a result of.
Okay.
Now you know what it's like to be a serious Israeli. If you experience these 2 minutes, you know what it's like to live in Israel. The guilt that we deal with.
Yeah. It's still there.
Still, and it'll never go away.
Okay. Merci. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Cheers. Jaffa, c'est plus de 1000 ans d'histoire comparé à Tel Aviv qui a juste une centaine d'années. Et je vais faire un tour avec des guides touristiques qui ont créé un nouveau type de tour qui s'appelle Dual Narrative Tour avec un Palestinien et un Israélien, ce qui est assez original dans un pays en conflit depuis plus de 65 ans. What an intense tour.
Well, Majdi tours means honor, and it's about honoring the travelers, honoring the place we visit, and honoring the people by being able to provide the narratives, the stories, much more than just the sites and have a quick tour where tourists don't connect to the place.
I really feel that tourism is part of the solution to this place's problems. Tourism is something we can all benefit from. Some countries have oil, some countries have gold. This country has God, it has holy places, it has a unique and fascinating and deep-rooted history, and everyone benefits from it. What we need to do is develop and widen the concepts of tourism.
We understand how important it is for us to be together and figuring out a way to coexist. And that's what we're trying to present the whole world.
Today we were in Jaffa. I thought that in Jaffa, things were going pretty well. I mean, it's a Palestinian historical city where Jews and Arabs and Christians live together pretty much, I'm saying pretty much peacefully. Why go to Jaffa?
Well, Jaffa is important because it's a very historical place, but also brings a lot of the future and a lot of the present also in it. It shows the complexity of Arabs and Jews living together. What does that mean? It shows the problem with it, and maybe the solutions that we can propose of how the two sides can coexist peacefully together. It has a very painful history on every side. The Palestinian painful history of people leaving and people staying and being under military rule, and the Jewish painful history of those who came from the Holocaust. And so we can talk about very important issues in a very personal way. And that's what Jaffa gives us.
And I'll tell you another thing about Jaffa. The Palestinians in Jaffa speak a language that is about 60 to 70% Arabic and about 30 to 40% Hebrew. And I remember standing in a sandwich shop in Jaffa with a friend a couple of nights ago, and the guy was talking on the phone, speaking that language, and I told her, this is the language people will be speaking here 100 years from now.
Okay, so what I understand about Jaffa is it's the only place in Tel Aviv, and I don't know if I say Arabs or Palestinians live.
Palestinians.
Palestinians? Arab, Israelis?
I will flow with Aziz on this.
Palestinians.
Yes, but these are Palestinians who have full Israeli citizenship.
What does that mean?
It means that they are citizens of Israel, they may vote in Israel. Their political power is still limited, but they have far more rights than do their brethren in the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and the Gaza Strip. So there are different categories of Palestinians, and this is one.
This is the highest.
This is the highest, most empowered, not highest, but most empowered category, most empowered status.
That's what you're trying to do with this tour, is to bring Jews and Arabs together to at least know one another, because
we are doing it, it's attributed to Gandhi, this statement, but Gandhi didn't actually say it, I think. Be the change you want to see in the world. We are not creating coexistence by showing people the country together. We already have coexistence, but we are that. And by seeing how our views can be interwoven in this way, we are being filled with hope. And we are bringing that hope out.
And we also presenting a model. This is how this country could be. If people here in Jaffa and Tel Aviv, right next to each other, can find a way to make a relationship work and work very well, then that will stop the fear that both Israelis and Palestinians have of really coexisting together. It will overcome that mistrust that exists between the two sides, and that's what we try to do.
But Aziz, you've got a very strong personal story. Do you like to share it with me?
Sure.
I know.
I grew up in a place called Bethany, which is just outside Jerusalem. I grew up very active in the Intifada. My brother was killed when I was 9 years old. After he was arrested, he died as a result of being beaten up in Israeli prisons. I grew up very anti-Israel. I was very active in the first Intifada, and then even after, from throwing stones to writing to mobilizing. And the change that happened to me when I was 18 was when first time I met Israelis who are like Yuval, who are not in the uniform when I met them, who I could have a conversation with. And every Israeli I've met before was either a soldier or a settler. And that's why I believe in this ability of bringing people to hear the stories. Now, when I met people like Yuval, I had to learn a lot about the Israeli narrative. Things like the Holocaust that everybody supposedly knows, which I didn't know a thing about growing up. And so to me, when I hear Yuval talk about his family, it's new to me. I learned that only when I was 18, 19. I went to the Holocaust Museum first time when I was 19. I didn't know what was there. I was shocked. And slowly building friendships, realizing it's not about Israelis versus Palestinians. I do not see Yuval as the other side. I see it as those of us on both sides who are pro-peace, pro-finding a way to live together, pro-humanity, and that's where we are on the same side. He's my brother in this struggle for justice and for freedom. He's not my enemy.
What would you expect from French viewers, for example, who see both of you?
First of all, we would love for the viewers not to judge either of us based off what we are, but to look at what we do. And to believe in us, in both groups, and to support peace and justice in this region.
It's very easy to be anti-something.
it's much harder to be pro something. I'm not interested in people being anti-Israel or anti-Palestinian, which is unfortunately where a lot of people go when they learn about this place. Yeah. I'm interested in people being active to support the end of this conflict, being active to support this kind of work, to be active in bringing Arabs and Israelis, Palestinians and Israelis together, and there's so much that can be done. Telling this story. You know, taking the story and tell it to your neighbors, to your friends, and say there are people working together. When you come here, come and trip like this.
Right now, the situation that we're talking about is not symmetrical. My country is ruling over Aziza's people. And we are trying to create symmetry. We don't pretend that symmetry exists. Okay. We need the help of the world. We need for information to spread around, and we need not to be judged, but to be supported.
Okay, well, I support you, and that's why I'm here today.
If the 3.5, 4 million people, we expecting 5 million people in 3 years, come here with that mindset, it will make a huge difference. 5 million people who will go back their countries and think about how to support us to do peace, we will be able to overcome all of that if more people think in that way.
Right. Well, thank you for sharing your stories.
It's a great pleasure.
And good luck to you, because I know you're spreading around the world. And merci.
De rien de tout.
Mais rien. De shalom. Comment on dit shalom en arabe?
Salam.
Salam. Salam, shalom. Et en français? Paix?
Paix.
Salut.
Salut.
Paix.
Paix et salut.
Paix.
Paix et salut.
Paix, salut.
Paix et salut. What's happening tonight?
So tonight is basically the preview for our very new project called Vega, which is a label of music and art aspiring for peace in the Middle East.
Wow, what a program!
Yes. Very ambitious.
Inspiring peace in the Middle East.
Yes, but we are, why not?
Why the hey? Yeah. So why did you pick Jaffa?
Well, we were based in Tel Aviv, which is very much Jewish, Israeli, segregated from different kinds of cultures and different kinds of people. And so we decided to do something and to move from Tel Aviv to Jaffa, where there is mixed audience, mixed people, and then you reach to more and more people and you can, do more stuff. It's very stupid and a little bit cliche, all this thinking, but our reality is very harsh in this way. There is this segregation and there are communities living separately and doing separately, and we don't want that anymore.
Yeah. And why did you pick electronic music as a way to unite?
First of all, it's the genre that we love most.
Okay.
So we relate to it not artificially. This is like what we listen to. And then it has qualities of like classical music. It has no verbal language, and everybody can relate to it and hook into it.
Yeah, of course, and there's no lyrics.
You don't have to speak Arabic or Hebrew or whatever, English, French.
You just enjoy the music,
right? You just...
This is maybe the first time we're doing a collaboration with a the other side, the Israeli side. You know, we live in a place that we breathe politics.
Yes.
You can't ignore anything here. You can't ignore the conflict. You can't ignore the occupation.
Of course.
For us, it's really something really sensitive.
What are you trying to create here with Vega?
We got bored from being shown in the media as victims, as bodies, as numbers that just killed by the Israeli army. No, we are Palestinians, we have our persona, we have our character, we are intelligent, we're educated, we're musicians, we are creative. And yes, we want to show this side of the new Palestinian persona.
How difficult is it for a Palestinian to come here tonight?
It's difficult, I mean, in general,
Yes.
as a Palestinian, to be in a system that actually occupied your place, kicked out your people, and at the end, you have no rights, you have nothing. No, I don't want to live in a Jewish country. As the same for me, I don't want to live in a Muslim country, and not a Christian country too. Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
This land is for everybody.
But do you believe that culture, and do you believe that what you're doing tonight with Vega can change things? May Arabs understand Jews and Jews understand Arabs and create something new?
Of course it can lead, yeah? It can lead for some point.
That's why you're here tonight, no?
Yes, to have a, you know, maybe a beginning of something. And I hope the other side will finally understand that they are victims too, you know?
Yeah, it goes both ways. Well, I wish you luck.
Yeah, thank you
Good
so
luck.
much. Thanks.
Salut.
Instead of trying to find ways how to solve that problem, which so many people try and politicians talk about, we just try to see the situation already solved. And we believe that when you see it like this, it is already solving the situation.
And through music.
Yes.
Music is the vector.
Yes, music is the soundtrack.
Of the solution.
Of the solution.
Way, I got it.